Is it possible to get immediate results from chronic Lyme? That is what we are talking about today. This is a really important topic because so many people with chronic Lyme have such life-altering symptoms, anything from headaches and migraines to chronic pain, fibromyalgia, sleepless nights, weird depersonalization sensations, light sensitivity, sound sensitivity, brain fog, on and on and on and on and on. So the answer is always, or the question is always, can we find something that can alleviate symptoms while we are getting to the root? Because in chronic Lyme cases, it will take some time to heal. This is because of a lot of different things, but it's because in part that the microorganisms that cause Lyme have burrowed so deeply in the tissues that it can be very difficult for people to kill the Lyme because of how prolific it has become in the tissues and in the body. Also, we see that by the time a lot of people get diagnosed with chronic Lyme, they have had so much cellular damage and tissue damage and organ damage from the Lyme disease that not only do they need to have the Lyme eradicated, they actually need to heal the tissues and cells. So back to our original question, and for those of you that don't know me, my name is Dr. Diane Mueller. I'm a Lyme and mold expert. You can find me at mylymedoc.com. And yes, there are some things that can help people when they are suffering with these symptoms and they're trying to get some level of relief. That being said, I'm going to talk about one thing specifically today. And when I talk about it, I want to make sure that people are understanding that while this can help some people eliminate symptoms, I have never seen a case of it completely eradicating Lyme. So I want to talk to you today about the Rife machine. So Rife machines are electronic devices that produce low energy electromagnetic waves. And these frequencies can resonate in the body, and it has been thought that they can actually kill the microorganisms. While I personally do not believe that there's a huge amount of killing that is happening here, I have seen so many people express acute relief of symptoms. I've even seen people where they have symptoms go largely away using a Rife, but the thing is the symptoms will come back a few days later. And that's why I say I do not believe with my clinical experience that Rife is completely eradicating any diseases when it comes to Lyme and mold or other chronic infections. However, it does seem to, in many people, make them feel better. Also, we have to be so careful about cursing and about side effects of treatments with people with Lyme. I have seen people react to just about anything. So, in general, with Rife, as well as any other alternative treatment or any treatment at all out there, you want to make sure you go slow. But I do see a high amount of people that do not experience any sort of side effects from the Rife. Now, the one exception is these are electromagnetic waves, like I mentioned. And so many people with Lyme, they do have sensitivity to EMF. So some people, if you have an extreme sensitivity to EMF, that can be a sign for many people that you might not respond well to this. So while there's not like a lot of lab testing or research articles that we can pull online about Rife, what I can tell you is, clinically speaking, I have seen some level of improvement in people with these machines. Now, I do not work for Rife. I have no affiliation for Rife. I'm just telling you what I have seen clinically is that I do see some people getting improvement, but also I have seen people not improve totally. I've seen people need almost every time, actually at this point I should say 100% of the time, that it just comes back, the symptoms come back and they do alleviate. So is there something truly happening here? Is this placebo and people are just seeing improvement through a placebo effect? We don't really know. we don't really know. That has to be more studied, and it is an unknown. So anytime you try a new thing, always work with your doctor, always talk to your doctor, always proceed with caution. With Lyme and mold, always go slow. But from a standpoint of just sharing what I've seen clinically, I have seen some level of clinical improvement in symptoms temporarily that can sometimes give people alleviation while they are still working to eradicate the Lyme, detox the mold, and more, and really getting to those root causes. So I hope this has been helpful. Please do subscribe to my channel, and I encourage you to go take my free quiz at getwellquiz.com. At getwellquiz.com, you can take a free quiz that will give you insight into some lab tests that perhaps you are missing and have not talked to your doctor about in relationship to your symptoms. So of course, it does not diagnose any disease, but it just helps you understand lab tests that you could be missing to help you self-advocate for yourself a bit more. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time.